Yes, Cyrus, ever ready to play. You stay there, Cy. I'll be back. Here's the duckies. Too bad, well, they're coming to visit. Not too bad. But too bad you can't quite see the reflection in the mountains if the water was still. Had they not disturbed it just a teeny little bit there. Anyway, it's about 38 degrees Fahrenheit right now, maybe 39. Pretty warm, balmy day here in the Kootenays for January 9th, the full moon tonight, the wolf moon. And I got a few teaser snowflakes yesterday, and for about 5 minutes, and that was it. So I got a little premature precipitation, you could say. Anyways, we need about 10 degrees to drop, and we need some more moisture in the air. It's definitely wetter right now. Drier right now. So we need a little more humidity. So we're gonna go down the beach this way a little bit. You don't have to be afraid, duckies. I'll get you some food in a little bit. So, beautiful day. It's Monday. I think it's Monday. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Anyways, I'm here till Saturday, then flying out of Spokane Saturday, but I love not knowing what day it is, or even what hour it is. About 3:30 in the afternoon, so got a little less than an hour of daylight left. Still gotta go load up bunch more wood. But, this is still part of Camp Lourdes here. If you can hear I don't know what you call it, the electric house, whatever. The power comes from a stream or creek, Lasca Creek, that's Lasca. So here it is coming out into the little mini bay here. Wow, look at that reflection. And this is how electricity comes, this the water runs down from the top of the hill here and generates the electricity in yonder house behind yonder trees. See how cold it is right now. Ew, it's pretty chilly. Would love to go kayaking, but I'm not taking a spill in this. I don't have any wetsuit or anything. Sometimes in summertime there's an osprey nest up at the top of there. Don't say it now, but hoping to find some feathers, either bald eagle or osprey, and take them back to Dago, to the 619. Have a look around. Very peaceful, very quiet. Nancy's back at work for another night. And Michelle's doing coding. Or the endless job of coding things. Up in her cabin there. I haven't come down this way in summertime because this is normally what we're walking on right now is covered with water from the lake. But I have taken a paddle down here. This area tends to get real buggy with mosquitoes down here because you've got a lot more still water. So let's take a look. So it's pretty slushy out. It's been a little colder the last couple of days, so that makes for dry snowballs that won't pack very well. But it's nice and slushy today. Ice is melting and chipping away. You see some snow melt coming down here. If you can see that little trickle. Anyway, little birdie there. Hello, little birdie. Wow. Whoa. What the hell am I imitating Joey Lawrence for? Beautiful. So anyways, just another daily visit or daily video for y'all playing along at home. Just enjoying the wah of the cabin and the wood burning stove, and not doing a whole lot but just existing and living in the now. Isn't that what life's supposed to be about? get some reading in, get some other stuff in, and nothing of major importance. But as Gandhi says, it is important that you do it. Really good to be here and just be in touch with the micro world. That tiny little world in front of us all the time that we ignore. That speaks to us and has beauty and messages for us. Let's throw a snowball out in the lake here. A good little teeny slush ball, nothing too big. Well, at least it's good for making stuff to throw. Trying to make a bigger snowball with one hand. One bare hand. Alright, well, let's get some duckies some food and we'll play with Cyrus. Mel's been very playful. And she's a little wet, not sure if it rained or whatever. Hoping that we get some snow, and then Carrie, if you happen to see this, I know you're off at 3 every day. You had sent me a message, but I would love to go snowshoeing. Even if we don't get any precip, if you knew a place, I'm down with that. But in this slush, I'm sure it's, no good for snowshoeing. Boarding or skiing would be great also, but I don't think that's going to happen this week. Maybe we'll get to the hot springs later. I'm not sure. Just whatever happens, happens. Just happy to be here in this beautiful, quiet, peaceful nature place. Not a desert boy. The desert has its own beauty. It's never been my thing. Kind of like blondes. They're beautiful, but just not necessarily my thing once in a while. But, to me, the mountains are a beautiful brunette with black shiny hair and beautiful brown eyes. Hello, Alaska Creek. Happy little creek. What do you have to tell us today? Very interesting indeed. I shall think about that. Birch bark. Love birch bark. Birches have always been my favorite trees. Aspens are a close second. They look similar. They have that peely kind of bark, but this bark would be used by Chippewa to make canoes, as well as to build wigwams, homes. Hey, duckies. Quack, 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 quack. I know I might sound like the penguin. Let's see if I can do Michelle's noise that gets him. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Nope, probably not doing it at the same frequency that Michelle does. But they're conditioned to her noise. That's her little noise to call them for some food. So just chilling. I wish I had your waterproof feathers in that down so I could come out there for a swim with you. Summertime, this is just the greatest place to go swimming. And kayaking, or boating, tubing, whatever. Hello, languid log. How are you today? So again, we're looking west there. And the clouds are low and a little bit dark in some spots. But, just not the humidity or the lower temperature where we're going to get some snowfall. Oh yeah, that looks like, the top of that mountain. If you look at that solo patch a little bit off to the right, but not all the way to the right, the highest point you see on that mountain, I can see some fresh snowfall up there, not a whole lot. And then on the little peak behind it, a little more fresh snowfall. But we're not up at that altitude where we'd have just a little bit cooler temperature and have access to that precip coming from the clouds. So anyway, once again, beautiful Camp Lourdes, or Lourdes. I say Lourdes, people say Lourdes. Tomatoes.